welcome to my kitchen as I release yet another recipe from Layla Jamal's vault. As you all know, I spoke about my mom earlier. She used to be a chef, and she had a business that she was renowned for her cooking, and a lot of the recipes she actually created herself. So today I want to share with you a very special recipe. It is a Gujarati recipe. In terms of the Gujarati and Indian, we use the same spices, but a lot of the Gujarati cooking uses coconut milk. So I wanted to share with you, it's called Kuku Paka, and in English, you can call it chicken curry with coconut milk. So before I begin, I want to go over the ingredients with you. I did post the recipe in terms of what you needed. I'm going to walk you through the process so that you understand exactly what to do when. This particular recipe is one of the easiest, and so because it was requiring less time to prepare, I wanted to do every step with you so you understand. So what I have here is 2.5 breasts of chicken meat cut up in cubes. You can use, if you want, if you prefer the legs or the thigh, or if you just want the whole chicken, that's fine. I like using the breast meat, so that's there. I've washed it and have it ready. You've got tomatoes. Now, if you have a medium tomato, you need 1.5, but I've got sort of in between, so I'm going to use both of these. And then I've got 1 onion here cut up. I also have a green chili, and some coriander. Also here is the coconut powder, so I'm going to show you how to mix this because there is going to be another addition to this before we add that. You've got turmeric, which is healthy, and you're going to need that along with salt. The other two things, obviously, that you will need is garlic and ginger. Both of these are homemade. My mom makes them, and so I'm privileged to have that here. And if you don't have it, you can use ready-made, store-bought, already crushed, or you can use actual garlic and ginger that you can crush yourself or cut it up. So either way, remember, we're not really wanting to encourage anything like going to the grocery store for 1 item or 2 items. Use what's in your pantry and kind of be resourceful and make things work. I also have cut up 2 small potatoes in cubes. I don't think you can see that, but I will show you. And I've got it soaking in water right now. I'm not going to use the water when I put it into the pot, but it just keeps them from going brown. And again, lemon juice or fresh lemon, if you have it, then you would use that at the end. So for garnishing, you're going to use lemon juice at the end and coriander. This is actually going to go into the mix right now, but when I'm serving it, I would cut up coriander just to put on the top. So let's go over the process. So it is going to get a little loud in here because I wanted to show you how to use the what ingredients you need it to blend. So we've got our onion, and I'm just going to cut it in smaller sections, and I'm just going to pop it into my Ninja here. I got the Ninja as a wedding gift from my sister, and it is my favorite appliance in the house. And the other thing that I'm going to put in there, I'm just going to cut it up again in smaller sections, is the tomato. And I've washed all of these items. To make this recipe easy, actually, if you have all of the things ready, it's just a matter of throwing it together. So you're going to get all of the tomatoes in there. And as I do this, I am going to add a little bit of water just to get the blender going. The green chili is here as well, so I just like to cut it up and, oops, move that. Put the tomato in, and then I've cut up the coriander and washed it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the blender. I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then I'm just going to blend it to a fine puree, okay? So, oops, this is not going well there. Okay, perfect. And then I'm just going to puree this. I'm going to talk over it. I hope you can hear me. As you can probably see it, it's all getting all mushed. Let's just give that a minute. So it is going to blend. It's going to take a couple of minutes. So you want it give it a quick mix again, just so that all of the coriander that's kind of come to the top, you want to put it back into the sauce. And you're going to blend it again. Remember, you want it really fine in terms of the texture of the sauce that we're making right now. So I'm going to run this again. Sorry. Done this, it will become a puree. What you want to do in your pot is you want to add your chicken. Now I'm just going to turn on the heat to medium low. You're going to add your chicken. You're going to add your potatoes. So you want to take the water out of the potatoes. You want to add that into the pot. You're going to use about, let's say, a teaspoon of garlic, and you're going to use about 3/4 teaspoon of the ginger. You're going to have a 1/4 teaspoon of the turmeric, about a teaspoon of salt, and again, you can taste this at the end in case you want a little bit more for salt. And you're basically just going to put that all in there, and I'm going to add the tomatoes, the tomato mixture. I'm actually just going to run it one more time just to get it really flat, and then I will come right back. So give me 1 second. So here you have it. You can see that it's actually all pureed in. And as this is heating, you're just going to add it all together. Oops, that was not very smart. I'm going to add that in. You're going to add this to your pot. And what you're going to do is you're going to allow this to cook. And this is why I wanted to start the preparations with you, because this will take 30 minutes, maybe 30, 35 minutes to cook the chicken. You want to add, you're going to add maybe about, I would say 2 cups of water just to get it all to cook properly. And it's after the chicken is cooked. What you want to do is you want to get your coconut ready. So you're going to take a tablespoon of white flour. You're going to add that to your coconut powder. If you're using coconut milk from a can, which is fine, absolutely fine, you're just going to add the white flour to that, and then you're going to add some water. You want it to be sort of a thick consistency. Now, the reason you wait for all of this to be cooked is that, and you add this at the end, is so that it doesn't get too thick in terms of your sauce, right? So you want to just keep this ready, and once your chicken is cooked and you know that it's completely done, you'll add this and you'll cook it for another 5 minutes, not too much longer than that. And then you can serve it with naan, roti. I love it with rice. And at the end, you're going to add a little bit of lemon juice, and you're going to add coriander for garnish if you want. But again, this is right until the end. So because this is going to take 30 minutes, I will let it cook, and I will share a picture with you once it's all done. But I just wanted to share with you the process. So I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to talk to you today about, how are things going for you? I know we are, all kind of getting used to this staying at home and finding things to do. Earlier, I did a video on my broadcast on Thrive, Not Just Survive. And the hashtag I was using for today was faith, and how faith can really bring about a more positive mindset and a more positive outlook on what's going on. So if you like the video, please comment. If you need the full directions, I can send you that. I am creating an ebook of the recipes that are coming out of the vault. So if you want that, you're welcome to message or comment on this post, and I'll make sure that when that is ready, I'll get it out to everybody. I wish you all a blessed evening, a wonderful dinner with your family. And again, use the hashtag faith today. Let's support our healthcare workers and send them love and compassion as they are in the front lines working and keeping us safe. And I send you lots of love and blessings. I will see you again soon. And take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another.